My name is Barry McDonagh. I'm the author of Dare and the creator of the best-selling anxiety treatment program, Panic Away. I have taught everyone from top CEOs and celebrities to police officers, soldiers, and stay-at-home moms on how to end their anxiety and panic attacks fast. In the past 10 years, the Panic Away program has touched over 150,000 lives in 32 countries worldwide. My goal is to now help you to no longer let anxiety define who you are and what you are capable of. If you are ready to take action, I am ready to help you every step of the way. Today, I will give you methods for you to end anxiety attacks.
Hi, and thanks for taking the time to watch this today. I want to talk to you about the importance of exercise in eliminating panic attacks and lowering general anxiety. You're already well aware of how good exercise is for your body, but are you aware how good it is for your mind in helping you stop panic attacks? If you're looking for a magic pill to elevate your mood and reduce feelings of anxiety, exercise is the closest thing we currently have. Dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine are critical neurotransmitters that regulate your mood and behavior. So if you want a sudden boost in mood, you can have it free anytime you want. All you have to do is exercise. There are now countless studies to prove how beneficial exercise is for your mood by helping you reduce feelings of anxiety and depression. Exercise is the best antidepressant we have and the best anxiety inhibitor. Dr. John Ratey is a clinical professor of psychiatry at Harvard Medical School and one of the leading scientists on the science of exercise. In his book Spark, he explains how exercising is as effective in reducing depression as taking the most commonly prescribed antidepressant Zoloft. Now think about that. Think about all the extra health benefits you get from exercise. What's even more shocking is to learn just how much of a negative impact not exercising has on your mental health. Tal Ben-Shahar says not exercising is actually like taking a depressant. People who do not exercise are much more prone to anxiety and depression. The problem, of course, is motivation. Exercise takes commitment and effort. The less you exercise, the less you want to. Now the good news is that once you get over that initial hurdle, it starts to get a lot easier as more energy and motivation is available to you. Then the reverse happens where the more you exercise, the more you want to. Well, how much do you need to exercise to get all of these benefits? Research at the University of Texas Southwest Medical Center found that a reduction of depressive symptoms happened after individuals exercised for 30 minutes 3 to 5 times per week over 12 weeks. The greater the intensity of the exercise, the better the result. What this means is that you need to be aiming to exercise 3 times a week, and that exercise should be strenuous for 20 to 30 minutes. Strenuous meaning your heart rate is elevated and that you're breaking a sweat. Examples might be strenuous walking or going hiking, rowing, biking, running, or weightlifting. For this coaching program, I'm going to ask you to join with me and everyone else who is participating with you and skip for 20 minutes 3 times a week. So why skipping, you might say? Well, for a lot of different reasons. But let's start with the most important. As long as you don't have any serious injury or health problem, everyone can do it. It costs virtually nothing except the cost of your skipping rope. You can do it anywhere, at home or when you're away. It doesn't involve the commitment of having to make your way to the gym, which is really key. But there are so many more reasons I'm asking you to start skipping this month. For example, it's incredibly effective in generating all of those good neurotransmitters that you want to boost your mood and make you more resilient to feelings of anxiety and stress. 2, according to the British Rope Skipping Association, 10 minutes of skipping can have the same health benefits as a 45-minute run. 3, skipping is a full body workout which uses your abdominals to stabilize the body, legs for jumping, shoulders and arms for turning the rope. 4, skipping is less jolting on your joints than running is. And 5, skipping helps to improve heart rate and blood pressure coordination and balance. 6, skipping is a weight-bearing exercise, so it can help to improve bone density, thus helping stave off osteoporosis. There's so many reasons. It's a great workout for all fitness levels, as you can do it at a pace that suits you. So I want you to start skipping 3 times a week for 20-minute sessions. You don't have to skip straight for 20 minutes, but rather do it in sessions of maybe 4 to 5 minutes at a time with a 60-second break between each session. That alone will be enough to get all the good mood-boosting benefits that you need for your mind and all the health-associated benefits of the exercise. As you skip, keep thinking of all the mood-enhancing effect this activity is having on you. That's important. Here's a short video on basic skipping techniques.
Hi, my name is Steve Feinberg. I'm an Equinox Crew fitness instructor and the developer of the Speedball workout. And we're gonna be talking about jump roping today. The reason I love a jump rope is because it is the #1 most portable form of cardio, and it helps us work on agility and footwork. The first thing you wanna learn is that you go straight up and down, all right? This is a really simple thing to do, but many people start to tuck for fear of hitting the jump rope. Problem with that is you end up causing all sorts of impact. So I'm gonna take it behind me, and I'm just gonna skip straight up. Get a little distance between my feet. It's pretty simple. You bring your hands behind you just enough. And then from here, your first progression will be lateral motion. Just gonna distribute the weight from your left and your right foot. Not so bad, right? Now, if you need more practice, stay with it for here. And the way fighters use this for a warm-up is we generally do 3 minutes on and 1 minute off. So if this is all you can manage for now, start here and stay here and do 4 or 5 rounds. Don't keep you busy for 15 minutes. It's a great warm-up. If you're ready to progress forward, then you will literally move forward and then come on back. A couple of steps are fine. You need like a 6x6 or a 4x4 area for this one. And then a little more difficult is lateral motion. So you sort of have to kick one foot towards the other. You'll feel it. You'll know. And then we can put it together and we make a box. So I'll come forwards a few, side, back, and left, and then I can go the other way. Forward, slide to my left, step back and slide to my right. Here's my holding pattern, anytime I need it. Now if I put the whole thing together, 2 boxes make a very square figure 8. So follow me forward, to my right, your left, back, center, and then just let it flow. And try and get lost in the sound and the rhythm. It should feel good. Keep your elbows behind you, keep your hands wide, and keep your strokes very, very small. So that's pretty much the idea. When you want to progress it fully, if you want to use ballistic intervals, once you've done all your motion, you can speed up a few, hold, speed up a few more and hold. You can rush forward, rush back, and you'll see the cardio picks up very quickly. So that's what double unders look like. It's the most intense way to use a jump rope. Some people can do triple unders. I'm not quite that cool. One of the ways that we cool down as a fighter is we do sort of a modified version. So although this looks a little more simple, it forces timing in your footwork. And the goal is for my feet to not look like they change too much, whether the rope is there or not. This whole routine should be prefaced by a healthy, functional warm-up so that you're loose and you're ready to go. And this is your course, as I like to say, to take you from Joe to pro. Thanks for coming by.
It's important to point out that you should talk to your doctor if you have any health issues before starting any exercise regime. Your doctor will consider any medications you take and health conditions that you have. You might be already excited to get started and full of motivation, but I can promise that for most of you it will prove difficult to maintain that motivation, especially if you're feeling tired. This is why you need to make it a solid commitment from the start, to continue this for the entire length of the coaching program. Now, the way to make it easy for yourself is to set a reminder 3 times a week, and no matter what is happening, go and do your skipping. For example, you might have a rule that every Monday, Wednesday and Friday morning you get up half an hour earlier and do your skipping before shower. You can also use a clever tactic called tiny habits, made famous by Dr. Fogg from Stanford University, to help you never miss a skipping session. What you need to do is always place the skipping rope in a location that is easy to find. For example, beside your trainers and t-shirt. Then trick yourself into exercising with it by telling yourself that you'll just do 3 skips and then stop. Now, this trick works because it bypasses the resistance of that lazy part of your personality, which we all have. And, of course, once you have your gear on and you've done 3 skips, you'll want to keep going. The hardest part is really just getting there, getting started. This tactic works for almost any repetitive task that you don't look forward to but know you have to do. For example, if you want to floss more, you say to yourself, I'll floss just 1 tooth each night after I've brushed my teeth. And what do you know, after you've flossed 1 tooth, you want to floss 2, 3, and then you've flossed all of your teeth. So it just breaks down the resistance. It's a bit like treating that lazy side of yourself like a small child who you have to coax into doing something by making out there's very little effort involved. If there is some very good reason you can't skip, for example a physical issue, then talk with your doctor about what exercise might be possible for you that you can get an elevated heart rate and maybe break a sweat with. As a final point, if you are a person who suffers from a fear of bodily sensations when exercising, like a pounding heart or increased breathing, if that scares you, then be sure to watch the video I send in a couple of days on dealing with anxiety in specific situations. There you will learn how to overcome this fear so you can exercise with more ease. So that's the end of today's lesson on the importance of doing exercise to create a greater sense of well-being and to feel less anxious. Please make this part of your routine, at the very least for this coaching program. Not only will it lessen the severity of your anxiety, it will also improve your overall sense of well-being. Thanks for watching, and I'll be in touch again shortly.